Whoa, whoa, whoa. Creation of man. You know these words are in the English language. And he said, let us make man to our image. That's God, creation of man. And likeness. And let him have dominion over the fish of the sea and the fowls of the air and the beasts and all earth and everything that creepeth and move upon the earth. And God created man to his own image. God created man to his own image. These are the English words, and we know God does not speak English. For instance, let's say the words of the Bible are true. And God created man in his own image. In his own image. Is the image of God he created man? Or he created man into the image that he wants man to be in? In his own image he created man. Huh? To the image of God he created man. To the image of God he created man. Male and female he created them. And God blessed them, saying, increase and multiply and fill the earth. That's what God told those two creatures that he created. So in what way should they fill the earth and multiply? Because that's the commandment it seems the God of the Bible is giving to these two people. So where do the sin take place? Because man is saying that these people sinned. And the sin that they commit is against God. But God is telling them, the male and female that he created, and he blessed them, saying, increase and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it. It's another word there. And rule over the fish of the sea and the fowls of the air and all living creatures that move upon the earth. That's what God is telling these two people. He should rule over all of them, subdue them, the fowls of the air, and the living creature that move upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed upon earth, and all trees that have in themselves seeds of their own kind, to be your meat. To be your meat. That's what God tells all these two people. So now, if you read the book the way it read, you don't need to put anything there. Huh? You don't need to put anything there because that's what it's saying. And all the trees that have seeds in themselves, you should eat them of their own kind for your meat. And to all beasts of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to all that move upon the earth, and wherein there is life, that they may have to feed upon. So now, you see the book is contradictory. And if you leave from here and go to Leviticus, let's see where Leviticus chapter. If you go to Leviticus chapter, unclean, no, that's unlawful lust. Let's see where the unclean beasts are. Leviticus. That's for gay man. Well, we can look it up another time, but if you go to Leviticus, it will let you know what you should not eat. But in Genesis, the God of the Bible told you that you must eat everything. So maybe God made a mistake. What do you think? I am just going from my head. I'm not trying to pick out any sermon to read. I just get up, what comes to the mind, I just say from my mind. But through I have the Bible with me here, and my Bible is a different Bible from what the preachers read. It's kind of symbolic. Yes. Because in Genesis chapter 1st, that's what God said to these two people. They should eat the herbs and the bearing seeds that in the trees for their meat. It doesn't say anything else for food. For their meat. So the word meat means food in the past tense. Because God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed upon earth, and all trees that have in themselves seeds of their own kind, to be your meat. And to all beasts of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to all those move upon the earth, and wherein there is life. that they may have to feed upon. They have to feed upon. They may have to feed upon. That's what my Bible said. I don't know. I do not know about the other Bible. They may have to feed upon all these things. So the story really is not said, yes, you got to eat all of them. And to all beasts of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, there is life, that they may have to feed upon. That means those two people. They may have to feed upon. They may have to feed upon. See, these words here are a barrier there. They may have to feed upon. And it is so done. And it was so done. They may have to feed upon, and it was so done. Just think about those words right there. Either you eat them, or you're down. But what would you eat? Because he gave you all the bearing trees that have seeds within themselves, and all the fowls that fly over the ocean, and all the fowls that fly over the air. So there is two contradictions there. The fowls that fly over the ocean is a different bird from the fowls that fly over the air. Huh? So there's a barrier there someplace. Do you think the story is right? Or it's just a made-up story? Because we already know that the white men put these Bibles together. The whole one that I had here, it's been put together by the white men, by the Catholics. And the Catholics are white people. Don't get it twisted. If you get it twisted, you get caught up. So we have to try not to get it twisted. Are you following me, black people? So the Bible is a symbolic book. So everything that God created that have life in it, man supposed to eat them. The pig, the raven. But do you know you can eat the raven? But it's for magic. It's a magical bird. You can also eat.
Don't you know?
Well, they have been eating the crocodile for a long time. And that's another magical creature.
Everyone come from us.
In the past,
The original.
my ancestors used them for magic.
Amigo.
Huh.
The beginning.
They filled with magic.
The hand.
But if you go to Leviticus chapter, I have not found it.